Hello everyone and welcome for another video of Love and Wargames. This video will be a little bit special because as you can see, we will take a look at another game than Dystopian Wars, which is going to be Conquest. Why is that so? That is because the editor Bellum was nice enough to send us a few boxes, as you can see, so we can start playing First Blood, which is the skirmish version of the game. And yeah, we will take a look at what they sent, and I will start to learn the rules, this kind of thing, and then we will start to make some battle reports and videos, etc, etc. But yeah, expect some more Conquest video in the near future. Let's start probably with the box, with these books, and then we'll take a look at the boxes. And indeed, one of the first things we receive are these softcover books. The first one being for the mass battle version of the game. It's in English. There's some artwork looking good. Just showing what has been given to me, and I will not try to explain the rules yet. I did have my eyes on this game for a little bit, but I am no expert yet. Yeah, there seems to be only rules and no fluff, which is a little bit sad when you compare to what we had in Dystopian Wars, but at least it makes a very small book to carry around with you. I suppose it's the second version of the game? Yep, it is the second version of the game. All right, very good. So we will take a look at this game once we have enough miniatures. The First Blood version of the game is presented in a very, very similar way. And yeah, I guess that's just the skirmish version of the game. Again, no fluff, but a tight rulebook. All right, we will take a look at the rules in detail in another video. What we're gonna have a look now is those boxes. Dweghoms are for sure my favorite faction, but we have a lot of 100 Kingdoms now. Let's have a look, and starting with the Dweghoms. So here is the Hold Raegh, and here is my cat saying hi. And this is the first time ever we will unbox Conquest box. And okay, it's very tightly packed. There is literally one sprue. And okay, those things. So we have one sprue of plastic. First things first, let's have a look at the quality of the plastic itself. Actually looks good. Looks very good. Yep, nothing to say. There is one version, if you can see, with the unhelmeted head. Well, kind of half helmeted head. And there is another one with a full helmet, which is really cool as well. All right, a few choices of weapon. Like one choice of weapon, this huge axe, and you can put the clothes that you want. Okay, doesn't seem to be many options except the head, but that's good. What is interesting as well is that they give those. So this is going to be a base for the miniature itself, and then you can put the base inside one of these stands, and this is for the mass battle version of the game, the last argument of king. So they furnish, like they give everything that you need to play both versions of the game. Interesting. And yeah, quite nice. And let's keep having a look. Scan the command card QR code throughout your army builder. Okay, oh yeah, this is something that I had a look already, and good they put a link. There is a free army builder, which is very, very good. Like I already had a little time there, and it's very well made. And there is this living world thing, which means even if you don't have any miniatures at all, you can choose like how the world is evolving, and that is a very interesting part of the game. We'll talk about this more when I make a video explaining what is Conquest a little bit more broadly. But yeah, this is one of the things that really made me interested in the game in the first place. We also have this card. First of all, the artwork is quite cool. I mean, I just love those dwarves. The Dweghoms are probably my favorite fantasy version of the dwarves like ever. Like they're just amazing. And there is this QR code right here in the middle, and it means that when you beep this QR code, it sends you online to have the up-to-date version of the datasheet. And yeah, that is so convenient because you have, yes, you have a physical card because there is a system of where you need to place your card in an order. We will see it in another video. But you also have this physical object and the updated rules whenever they get updated. Very good. You get the best of both worlds. And like physical assembly instructions. Okay. Even though they didn't seem to be that tricky, but yeah, I mean, you do have only one option, which is this head here. Okay, very cool. That is very nice. I wanted to start with the Hold Raegh because it is my favorite faction. But let's first take a minute, like just have a look how big they are for the wars. Like I love this, and there can be so much detail with all of this. Like look how good the beard is. That's important for the dwarves. You have the little trinkets in the beard and stuff, like, looks amazing. All right, without further ado, let's have a look at the big set. All right, we will now have a look at the big box set. And yeah, first thing to say is that it's a big box because the game is not 28 millimeters like we are used to with this kind of game, like Warhammer and stuff. This is going to be 35 or 38 millimeters scale game, which means that the humans are going to be as big as ogres and the dwarves are going to be as big as, I don't know, space marines or something. So it is going to be quite interesting to see. What do we get inside before we open? We should have enough to make 24 of these militia guys. Yeah, that's right, I'm counting good. 12 of these heavy armored household guards, which can be like Gilded Legion, if I'm not mistaken, and 3 of those household knights, and of course the Noble Lord. The Noble Lord should be in plastic, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, as you can see, that's already like quite massive force in a box. Okay, so let's have a look indeed what is open. What do you get? First impression is that's a lot of plastic. Okay, let's start with what they give to us, so you can have the feeling of opening it for the first time. Those seem to be militians, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I'm not, because we have this guy's head with a little armor around the plate, or some clothes. I quite like that, unlike some other games, those militians are not like super lightly armored. They actually try to protect themselves. Oh my god, this banner is huge. Okay, I'm not used yet to the scale of this game, but that is one big banner. That is going to be quite massive on the table. And yeah, it is detailed. Well, that is the main advantage, I think, of... Well, there are 2 main advantages of playing at a higher scale, and one big drawback, which is you need so much more space at your home and in a little Parisian apartment. That's difficult. But yeah, the first big bonus is that you need less miniatures to make this feeling of having a huge army on the table, because it will physically take more space. So even if you only have like 20 or 30 guys, it looks like a big force already. And yeah, you can have much more details, because the miniatures will physically be bigger, so you don't need to have super small details. Like I played Net Epic, like Epic Armageddon, which is a 6mm game, and it's very hard to make infantry look good at this scale. This is the other side, like when the miniatures are so much bigger, it's a little bit easier. Okay, so we do have a lot of different sprues. Those are, I think those are the Gilded Legion, yeah, because they look much more detailed, and we can see they have these spears. Yeah, I'm just very impressed by the banners. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like lots of details in there. And yeah, you can really paint it easily. Like, you can do it as good or as not good as you want. Oh, those are horses. Okay, maybe those are the household knights and not the Gilded Legion, actually. You get quite a few of those. Oh, okay, wants to jump. Let's give him space. And yeah, that's just so much. And okay, those are the Gilded Legion because they have the armored legs, which look really good. Yeah, you just have so much plastic. I'm not sure I will check everything because you do have a lot of duplicates, which is fine for a mass battle game. But yeah, just look at that. You have all the stands, which is expected, let's say. And you have so much of it. This box is like 150 euros. Yeah, it's just, you get so much plastic out of it. Like, I'm impressed, and it's good quality plastic. I heard that the earlier miniatures, which those are a part of, were a little bit less dynamic in their pose, but do we really need them to be so dynamic if they are going to be like used for massed battles? I am not sure. And yeah, just look at, for example, at this little thing. Like, there's so much details to have, like, just brilliant. Must admit, 100 Kingdoms was not my first choice, but look, there is so many duplicates. Oh my god, that's so many. Those are all the same. Okay, there is one there at the back, and don't think it's the same. But you just have so much plastic to make so many guys. Like, I need to take a step back for a second. Yeah, you can just have a lot of fun if you want to give them each different colors, like of clothes, and you can, but then it's gonna take a while. And yeah, as I was saying, I like that they do seems to have like the basic type of armor on these militia guys, as you can see here. And they're not just like peasants without any armor. They can be equipped with arrows or with spears. We do get some spears here, for example. No, those are the knights again. Oh my god, look at the size of the horse. I think this, look at my hand next to it. Like this horse on any other game would be like a dragon. It's absolutely massive. Wow. I'm very impressed both by the size. I wanted to see like what would it feel to have such big miniatures. Well, they're huge. And yeah, and more horses. All right. I believe then that the household lord, like the noble lord, is... oh, we got rules of engagement here. I think it's never, or earlier version of the game. And yeah, I thought the lord would be on the resin, but apparently he is not. What do you get in the end? Building assemblies, of course, and the cards. All the cards, we've seen them for the Dweghom just before, and yeah, you get all of them for all the different types of units. Let's have a look while we're here. Okay, we have the cards here. Yeah, the mounted noble lord, household guard, they look brilliant. The gilded legion, okay. First I wanted to play household guard because they have capes, and capes are cool, but damn, look at this guy. I love the art direction of this game. This is brilliant. Militia bowmen, so indeed they can have some armor. And yeah, this is militia, but look, they do look armored. Like, this is something I don't like in fantasy games. Usually the peasants are just like, they took their clothes, they picked up something from the ground, they went to fight. This looks like actual militia, like they get basic training. And this is nice. And you know, we got, like, I just like armors on humans. And yeah, we got all of this. There is, with the stands, this little human, the lord without his head that left. And yeah, as you can see, like, this is going to be the size of the human. And if you know, like, for example, Imperial Guard, like, this guy is like twice over. Okay, maybe I exaggerate, but he's big. He's big. And yeah, he's made of resin, and the resin looks good. It actually looks really good. Yeah, flawless. Nothing to say. I hope, yeah, we can see with the reflections. But yeah, it's really good. And what I want to do is just take a step back. Look at that. That's so much plastic. Like, there are so many sprues for like 150 euros, and you can get discounts. And yeah, that is just so much. Okay. Thank you guys very much for watching. This was just an introduction video. I will make one where I detail a little bit more what is Conquest, and we'll have a look at the different factions, etc. I don't plan to be the channel about Conquest, but it's a game I had my eyes on for a little while now. And since I have this opportunity with Bellum giving me free stuff, we will for sure cover this on the channel. Thank you very much for having watched until the end. Remember to give us a little thumbs up, it really helps. And tell us in the comments, like, do you actually know Conquest? Do you have an army already? And if yes, are you excited for us to cover the game, or are you discovering the game through the channel? Let us know what you think, and if you are fine with us diversifying a little bit, or if you're like, no, I want only dystopian wars, please. I would like to hear your feedback about this. Of course, us going on Conquest doesn't mean we are going to stop dystopian wars, like, at all. Dystopian Wars is still my favorite game ever, and we will cover all of this quite a bit. There is all the how to play video, how to start, battle reports coming, everything. But yeah, this will give a little variety. It will take a while to get all of this painted, but we will start to talk about the rules in the meantime. Thank you very much for having watched this video, and until the next one, remember to keep spreading the love all around you. Bye!